Man life. Something is going on here. Something is going on here. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Why guy ñu wuñ sax mama ngay wax. Why fu mu nekk subu jumaale mota. Bali fanang jani babon la jambe jang. Jumala bon di je. Yep na bon di je subo. Subo. Sipa deh. Ani subo. UDP Finland chapter. Sin barbecue. Balinta ka dumungo nya ninka nankatare ka subo be watatin koma. Lila na ne jembe. Subo nyini yo jani dukarenge na anachira subo soto mandia. Jani be bulula la kala mutanda. Subo nyi. Let me see what is going on here. Yo, I'm feeling. I'm on live right now. I'm on live.
I'm the man discouraged.
Yes.
To become the
Ini kamu nejele. Madam. Hello. Eba to follow. Me live lo kodi. Nimpata banta basi na du kodi. See follow. I introduce you to them. Ya lon jumala bejan si. Ini la baku baka dami. You see. See ah. Hello. This is what I say. Lilen anye lilen anye. Men buka jato domo. Ani alfa mata nyambo jala. This is it. And then you have. What do we have here? This is cake. Rohi, are you hungry? You need some, right? So right now, you will see albajira jumane beja. Rohi said ibenyadi. Bene chinbi. They don't know. Somewhere. Malangol le beja meni ya lonko ko ba malangol fele ko sonna way just na la dum madanga man ninka ba fo. What's your name again?
I am Bob Chure. I'm the chairman of UDP Finland chapter and also a formidable member of the Nordic cluster.
Wow. What again? Bob Chure.
Bob Chure.
Bob Chure.
Yes.
That is Bubakar Chure.
Yes.
Bubakar Chure, today is a family day. Mbebe jambe gathering. And then Besirin Jang, we are eating together. How do you feel? Is this what UDP does all the time?
I'm so very happy. First of all, I'm happy to meet you since I've been following your programs on the social media. Likewise, my own brother, that is the Honorable of Brikama South, Lamin J. Shane. And I'm so happy to be here among the midst of my entire executive from Finland. So we have a mission, and the mission to come to this country is to empower United Democratic Party.
Wow.
That is our mission. And our mission is to make sure that the United Democratic Party come December 2021, on the 5th of December, we will shelter our Right Honorable A.N.M. Useni Dabo to the State House.
Why this moment? Why do you choose? Because more mental election time or more mental campaign time or why this time of year? And then Nalco, you want to another cooler come while you are here for the mission. Can you tell me the mission? There's a mission for you.
Politically, as you may know, we've been doing grassroots politics, like on a daily basis. Even tomorrow, I personally will be at the Mandela Bureau, and Sunday I'll be at Farato. And politics is not, it's not a game for the fools. It's for the wise. And the wise will make sure that, change of government, change of government.
Sorry,
will make sure change of government.
Kasama Sise said that's my own Bob Ture.
Yeah, Kasama is my sister. And then we'll make sure that, Adama Barrow will be history.
Inshallah.
And then, as you know, definitely, vigorously, we are going in and out. to engage the local people. To tell them.
Mani manning kamudala kandu chaba keba jamal kela moy wodolu man tani tubabu kunda karango. So I would love you to speak mandinka kan le salon ko ite be mem fanam foka yolu fanana hako dila. Yes, Bob to.
Hello, me adna safo na Gambia. Of course, mbe wulu ta jandato. Ando banku te kumayala ntolibe na makinto la Gambia te. Some of us live, especially in Finland. Jama ben kono and some kilometer sangi tam sabola le Finland. But naje Gambia in Dolsola because janam toliati. Naftale pour Gambia ke ko Finland be nyami. Anda se keno nyaadi de wala nyindi ko pour ka nyota ka nyosuande. Tandiko na banko be nyami. Just few days ago nte na safero kele ni tata sabiji those tole kundalum jere sukudan ko luya na bale taraje. You know, even though some amount are caring. Type of bosta je na wek mang solata even though every day they are collecting money from people, but it's still labi jemi anako jebe bonka jam dunna be still be tinyakang moment from purkadeda ito gela dunia dinkra jam to wala tinna tolmi bodna Finland we are a team mini alko entirely bodna Finland you know nim party leader mitole in fact you know and then saimbe minna keka be dunkan satel la kono ka multa ke sensitize ka tela ko hey ndol laftale ko pour Finland ke gambe ko Finland
sanatu atulbe political fongola you are campaigning under.
Oh yes.
Okay. So kabiri ite fundita wolu kan yemune foye ko what package do you have for them?
The package
because iko itadare jiol la jebanda. So maybe you have a plan pour ko jiolu kakalangela. What is your package?
Wala ndiko will nyanda system also la banko ka system o mi alonko abenna banko sambala nyado.
Wala system nyado.
Wala ndiko a better government, a government that is there for the people. Mena ga betara jamale je. Wala tinna tolima moje men keko men keta ko usedu dabo kan dala ko usedu na in power Gambia be falinare development of bina corruption will be zero tolerance because corruption on bealo na ko le banko ka wala banko tinya sada danal le siata moli min buka sada dani banko ka
wala mo tonyati
because najele every day be baluka konole you understand like if I tell you ni ko do be ko hani inin kul tan fi dañu mujang ina da banta ni be dun le buko
but thanks for coming on that ite na rajang ni Tima you how many weeks left again
ni ñu na second week
ila second week
yes
but say kabrite nata idunta marse wala kono le idunta dulata what development ite wala je adam baro man sakunda kono kabrite
hani feng maje nyimba ko kanja
je am hani ala insiyo be am fenke
hani feng ndek mo maje ni nga do ko be development of maison on the infrastructure wode fon tol mini ala ko kanda bungol lo tol mini okay bari buñ limalo e kana jang Gambia buñ ñimate ban na jang bari silole
manol men be silol ka be manol men lo ka ay na sa
kuno fonte dara nema kunku jam filter almost 2 hours na mole commande pour kana kan guide kan bodde nema kunku jam you know kan sen pour na bako de silo so no ene bija silol bebe tiñare in fact gelbe loringe gel mini ala ko sama man trakere.
Okay, since Alco, you are here for a mission.
Yeah, right.
I think your first target should be our hospitals. Did you see our Alena Alduntan Lepitano?
To be candid enough for the hospital. This is my second week. In fact, I had 2 weeks complete already. Definitely, yes, I'll find time for the Lepitano.
I'll find time. Is it only you or the team?
I'm sure my team will go. My team will go. We'll go and visit hospitals. The reality may be carried because, in fact, go every day. You can't balling charm, Sukutere Noji. Moment don't follow Pitanolto, Tingolto, Musul focus Sanka Konama. That's the reality.
So I feel called the only package may is to change of government
to bring good governance.
To bring good governance.
Yes.
Why we are not into Mantara campaign time?
Yeah,
how are you going to do that?
From now again, how many months?
So you're using your time to synthesize people and show them the right path.
And definitely it works.
So yeah, I believe that is the only way to.
Absolutely, absolutely. I will urge everybody, more UDP, please try a more sensitize. Yes. And especially, school, going kids full. From Sifo. Instead of but they have to retrieve themselves towards brick of Gunjur and put it lift easily. They will not scramble. Look. Maybe Finland, they dingol bembulo kono, but we will struggle wonyama. Why are you people struggling? Because of bad governance. Yeah, Adama Barola Baluda ma daily balu is $150,000. mol bi den men ko hani $5 of ko asado wala nan nan conclusion ta ko sada dan la min be banko kan wala siata
men lori man
ko yes that is true
parce que moment ke call duma kon son dawalo so much okay, thank you so very much. Your name again, Anila.
I am Bob Sure. I am the chairman of UDP Finland chapter and also a formidable member of the Nordic Cluster.
Wallahi, Tura nga naman ni Mol.
Thank you.
Bo wahe war nga wa, bo wahod nak war nga wa bilegi. But ngaji babe kala nyami.
Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. Hani tata fere nyimbi tada me ko le fa ke tiyankot. Nda bi tada men trebo point lam fon. Yes, ebe nyadi. Eto di ma. Minte ifana mbejanne on this special day today domoro be ka kiyanko abe clear jane femmantunya anda be siring abe dol fana mbatuka ite menke jana dia mo siata bala no problem ko jaro men nanga mo ngado mo be mo sedo to yalone but sani minte afa duna minte konton do ko folo
na be molde konton men be la programme ni be kam nata janna hadi dem ba wala imba tuna na yan tajala tolo
inata janna pour kana barbecue le with UDP Finland chapter
so wala en sambana jam so wala la jante so na se wota ba ko pour na tajala
so hadi dembala alcohol pula alena jang ale benjang pula ale alla kulke so atol be muneke kan jang ali be mitingol laba fal be domorol laba fal be patil laba mune malla misanti ngalo ne ko ite fana mo mollete membota nam Finland kana nyi Gambia banko jang kan jang kodi mune mo nyase ngoti jang
même assez na de janne pour kan dimba ali ka ma koy ro fana di banko di mo la ne ci jam wala sabana jam ko la ko sila wasila da
atol nim budget le natal be banko di ma koy la mun la fo wala ale kudol nyaal ali albay ma koy la nyaari le
ntol la ma koy ro men wala mun na pateti kamen so don ka fu nyoma fu ngadi na pateti la bay ntol man fen so wala fana man fen so ntol man tra lorin wala man tra lorin mol koma men ke ma koy no ko do so banko di wala ka ibulo ka fu nyoma yepat ye nyim ma koy pour ka wulinda ta santo so ntol mu foare pateti so wala sambana ngena nga domande o men so do na fam ma koy je ma do ka fu nyoma je na pateti fana ma ko pour pateti so nga je ko fana la banko si ko mun mol ya be nyame kar ndol be damen do nga je ko to ni ko je diate mam fanya fo bari konko to je yara lo fe mo fe ni sulata le ba so la je so waya tan di je ko mo be nyanta balula wala nyam so nende balula ko no ngaje ko ndedi mo mantra balula ko no mbadi mo mantra balu ka ko no so nende nga fen so to nyanta men kila pour ngo banko ma ko ngamira wala nyanta kelen to
wala muto nyata it's I'm very happy to welcome you alla wulu banko kan bali mbele fanga mento discourse atol nata pour kana banko ma ko bal al nata moy ko alla party leader ko security busala le and alla secure is very very important anala tanko kabri atol yo moy ali ko ta nyaadi le
ko be kala lu mel na wayendra la also ko le ndefo de sirim ko police ni nata ka salut ka tan di ko men bile mun na last date inte ka banda nata je
police nata ayata ndala akamta ta man notification so to ka je ko ni nyenta ka jambulale
I don't think because atafanga ma email la ma dal insa fo nyama because na be sirim ko no le so police na da bira saluta ja ko e ko muneketa so o kita da men do mo ka ko non so ke so fin tata fin da banda na ta mo la security men be jeta la bari inte ma mi ro mu ku de me alon ko asike kubati
ha bale ngamel ko ku anim bunyani horomo le kata bawo nim mobe mobulo ko no aba kondo na ba simana nabita al satan dala ko ntolle adila natara kamfati te marito ntolle adila mbata la bale ali amuta wonyama fol kana ne kasara ko itata le ikaf ko manka fendi banko ka italiana ne ko ngamala nte gajiko kanko usenda bo man fo security songola wala memba ta secure la boda hadama ya fana na nyalomo itolo no la moko tureka nkatale masarala o fana dinkira no amana nte otokoro se kula ba
I'm sorry to say that ndolum be maralo men ko no birim follow kana ko nyam fulanja ma be mu kam fato yo mo kam fato do no be maralo la obuka mo bunya so hilo mun la problem Africa in South Africa mo be dal do problem lo kono so adamate mo bunya la because abe palaso men data am data nyanta la woto pa fo ado men diata so ni ngona ram moli je men ya lon ko fana be la firi ngopala so la wala ma de ñol la ko kadi yawo so bare ndol be farere ne ba expect na adama be kule kala men siara min fa ada be kumal fo la men fana mo la men fana ante ko
so atol be parele munalal be stand by na kaw ko taba fo kule bal bulal be ayanta mutala de men
tolu buli je wala mu ñenti kon tolu na soto mu mo akanya fe mo fe mbe wala ka fula ñoma men
but do you think that kodo da mala yenta mo ma ko rodo do ku do tabul men manke kodo fana da mala
ndema mi da sansa wala sin tolu ma ko no because bayri ataka mu kodo ba bulla te banna du nimmo la fete ko to la pati to kodo la kodo do wal
jumalo fo
du sama bota fola mamme ya ni nge ka fo ali su ku soto ali o jenyali ya ko yesu ku ya lon kodo ka soto dalente
so ni wo fota wete mun mira ya mera ko ngamela banko isafu ko suku ya lon ko do ko be damento ba suku ya mela ko kodo be damen ya me manke business o bundalte
ni même business bundam be jolo mu ñindi ko comment tara ro be jande kan ka fu ñowa ka soto jande so ni men na jela fita yeri e ñanta na la jande so ntulu nga je ko ntulu mar rek bar butun ko men ntulu ka men do kun ka do kun halalo
o sai woto nay to le ko do bulo muta ko do silo muta ko do wala ka tamandroke muna na talma sila do muta ko ntulu ñanta foreya ka diam ka senteza dan ka kodo use kan do isi kodo use kudo to maritina foreala
ha yalo neje insi diamu nyawnya o diamu de fola kodo ko alin kanam fanne ne wala because diamu da mama nyim ko setul no bayri nin campaign o sira diamu de sira bungo no me wasa foye moto lejo e do moro tabi moli e ko le ke bol nyanda ne kanyo sigede men fon foto fana anyanta jola
so woto ite ka fo adama en ko ni ka kodo use nta fana ntol fana ye fen so do men tabiti ila kodo to if you use 10 with use million
ha bara te am ta ko le ba kanyende so ndo fana le am ta ko ndo ba kanyende ndo fana payr mo kamal hande be fo wara la ni ngat non ko do be ndo fana kanyende o ndo fana do le adam mo da ndo tan
tik for tak
yes
so akam da tolbe albe defantel labang or you're trying to pull what are you doing ebe defantel labang for ebe banku do ko wala which is which
nde banku wala banku do ko because ndo ka so to nyamen kala ndi tableau la kam ndo be ka no ko so fe nana te man pati le da je kunu menni na da kala ndi tableau kan de alanda nya to kaytan di je ko ndo ta ma boto jen ka so to na da fole fana nyam
so akam da ko al katande ko kodol ka pati samba
bari di amoda ma ka pati samba na do da ma de no ni nga da ma de no ngalla no
ba lefta ya fo apart from ko dispenonye are you having any bunda are you having ale bulu dole mutaba memma ke kodos finance spend do kudo
bulo lebe ke ka lungolu
wala mun
hanin na jan siye fo damma ko insa fo dale nin kutammo kafunyo yabe je badi yabe je ba politiko fana ba ko because ndolla nyum groupe be jam insa fo bi politiko wala fana en sutiyan di nyola ba ke dan ku ko tan
bari minte muna na left adama baro bondi la masa kunda muna tina left abondi la
sutiyaru ma ce ko je lafita men na mangole
wala munti
wala mu ay banko ndol lafita men na bondi kongo kono folo
konko le be ja
ha ita ko kongo le be ta fa
ndelo foy
ha ne de ngo foy ika kondo men ne ka sima ngala o mu kongo le yo je dawoda kongo le bo mari kongo mo mo aduni ndara la firijo fana ko mbe men der la je ko la ndefen der la je
ndara firijo kana example tan la fo ni tare la firijo ko
hani ngantalo nyame table nyama jani dara ndo ya banku bungo dara ndo fana ka banku bungo dara je ka afrika be
so ite lefta kaw bondi
ndol la fita ngene bondi la because
ibo bondi la nyaadi
mba bondi la nyame wala mu ñindi ko ñim banko 2 million ne be banko kam pour ka ñim banko dingoli mako pour ye balu ñaken do so na ta bak o mu mol la santo sa ate kilimo mo ñim banko mo woli ko be so ne andi woli ko ranka mala wol to ndi fa was mo namna me ko ma fa nim ko ma fa ta woli ka wondi ñu so ta samo e lo me o sabo ko fedi ko bo musla so ndol la jam kuran mol fo bi ka han sa ñim banko la hafo fo mon ko wol namna lo memu lampo fa sa kita wor ngamna silam ko wala bay
so wala tin ne kay woni
non sa ndemo so silam han sa ni nimmen na dane woni ngi ko en jigindi diri adama mi nay mun fonye akoy nyala ko nyim bango foto mun fam fala ko mani boto mun 700 la mangol fam dimbe damen to bi mani boto 1500 1600 mani boto ka samol silam mol be jam men na salary ka 2500 modur ka wala so ibe luwa so la musoli be bulu dingol be bulu kon ite amira sila wala balu la nyaaje nim mani boto ka 1500 1600 dollars adum mano dam mande ka mano nen fenna fana ta do sila wodi ntulisi balu no ko no yim bango ka te kile ika même fo ko ate kile every day ka 150000 dollars ka wol dem e dela so fo wala nyanta kala ba o ma nyana siri wala kala konko o ma nyana siri fan nyanta sila ko ma riba tumba lidun dañi marso ko no fo bale fa konte baluti me alon ko nyanta to fana nyanta tarla wala ko no fo nga fa daka dum kata nyame nim ko tinne to nyama be fa ko adama business la ma
ibina sila janne because bina banta bale yela is going to be a chat between all of us, a normal chat, the political talk nalbe so konal ka kenyame. I want to know today me kutula jane kana befo
honorable yes
Honorable. You are Honorable Sane Balaman Kumbalenfe. Lamin Jason, National Assembly member. I am very happy to have you here. Honorable, you continue.
Thank you very much, my able sister. La fanny opportunity sis laka gotol nimbadi wol betan the UDP Finland chapter. Munna kuen sijang. Mbesiri na system fala wife la sokunu hadi demba mi invite jam content bake ila kola because ñun min bije be najim Finland chapter be setulta Finland isanola ya foko bin dulem fawno le na banko be jar na nganda bo gambia ko bar banko din kendo ana kala fa fula te fulano wolu mo le de minale kumata ila damando mi be bulu ni adomo e ka jama bakka fuka kinanjam kila dimbal balundi anin ka kolya kila kolya be larim banko ka o kamala be tentu la be jayla o kendo da malaka nyino bi mbe tembo minto bi mbe tembo minto ko kilina bi je mi yalla mo akumata fongo lo bakke Niko banko din kendol lom dol ba fule minane UDP choose Gambia ngatama loi bu ko men na constitution kono multi party democracy la biye amanke forcé ti pour moy join political party ka amanke forcé ti ka fo moy bo political party to a tuté tel to mo malato for political party ni ayila political objective ayila political agenda represent when the Talamundole should be enshrined in the manifesto of every political party. Mola miro to ila jero to ko ndolbi mbebi jam. Mfe ni UDP ni bango so na problem o address la. Wala dina mbenga common position so the denominator mimbije wala United Democratic Party. Ku jamale bije mi yalo mbe nyandang hakilo plato ku moyata baki. Wolon ko it is something like banko feeling of nationalism. 2016 election mo company banko ka mo pene the effort la je mo tiye be mi under extreme la mo especially min be diaspora ila every resources ya body na ka bindi je pour ni change sa effect with the expectation what expectation on money la fait to have a good governance and equitable distribution of our resources para manke money aloko they are part of the system for 22 years. Many government enslaved. Kamol abscond, Kamol amol fa, Kamol intimidate to transform the economy into a single economy. Kanao mol samana kwatule bafulu marana economy.
So Sani, I am going to turn this a debate. Nal mantara kokili.
No problem.
Huh? Nal mantara kokili. But Sani left a jayo do with I jojo. Bao, ikoni mona reka sole ayeniji. Okay? Adam baro na Sani. Sa muna tinna atoluma Adama baro bulano alia fai ko alia bula ala do ko okay I more times alkai fitije by for lawyer Dabo itaje and lawyer Dabo has been into this politics for so many years. Why didn't he give opportunity to the young one?
No more than a clear flow, that's a misconception.
Nyadi
Misconception because more for Adama and lawyer Dabo itaje Adama not a dalilo leka
dalil member
what dalilo coalition agenda lesoto basically is reform. And the Birimba Singri Sabo Birimba Sinda Sanji Samo wala kachata.
But if Sanji Sabo Sanji Sabo you for by force.
Yen in Galvin Yalo Kufla be Nanta Min Faham. Mobi Beba Nimbangoka Yalo Gambela constitutional mean Soto. Presidential term is every 5 years. Based on the quality of Bangoka. But Nimpurpota Shimbengo Loko. Ndolbe nyinkela no nyaadi le nyimba ko fenda kala no fonni man reform ke iba ni masakunda mimbi na minyanda la full 5 term on 5 years on complete la asalo on a very firm footing ngalo ko problem on be ke na nyimba ko kam bira lota singiri sabala lota ja singiri sabala singiri follow reform agenda wolo the Jane Commission to look at the president another assistant. Do you understand? APRC as a government and as a party. Two, that is the Constitutional Review Commission.
to look into our laws. Dunia based on the constitution of Sanji morning killing that constitution they become obsolete. And then the review you find current realities from 1997 to date, Sanji Mwam and in constitution. On top of that, there were 52 piecemeal amendments. Amendment were they are obnoxious in nature. They are ill-conceived. Do you understand? Constitution overstayed for 25 years. Most of the laws, I mean, current realities in my mind. Well, I know the constitution are just like Jube.
But the science, you are part of a parliament.
Yes, yes.
You sound very intelligent. Kodi, say Majanko cattle control nyani.
No, it's not a matter of control. If you go to the parliament, among the clear for majority decision.
So majority UDP lela candidate man
No. The National Assembly currently is polarized.
Like
Brindle Benaling Adam. Everybody was behind Adam and agenda. But rather than individual, you know, the first mistake we made as a parliament. Adam is one of our senior members to expunge section 91(1)(d) of the Constitution. That is a kind of control on the National Assembly. Yes, I hail from the southern part of Delta. I am put in there by the absolute majority of my electorate through a party ticket. Do you understand? So if I go there, I should serve my people and the party. There is no political party in the country who has the absolute intention of killing all the Gambians. But our political ideology and methodology differ. And that is the house of politicians. This is where is the only bandaba where you can talk about issues affecting the lives of the Gambians.
But in the parliament, are you guys facing difficulties?
Serious difficulties.
What are the difficulties, Nyani?
No, like you...
Because you are a Gambian and you are selected by majority.
No, let me come. You talk, you know, I'm not singing Sabo for it.
Hi, bitter water.
They are correlated. Let me come.
I will not allow you to control me.
No,
you will allow me to control
No, it's not a matter of control. There is a correlation.
Okay. It's like the Adam himself is controlling the parliament.
Parliament
control.
I control the type of law I'm coming for it. One and nothing is Sabo for it. The constitutional review is one. The constitutional review, all the acts in this country need to be reviewed. The primary function as a lawmaker is to legislate. But that legislation fund, there are gaps in the book. I have a National Assembly member put in there by the overwhelming majority, but I can only come out with a private member bill. That's implication. Implication in the sense that National Assembly don't have the diversity. There are only few people are lawyers in that National Assembly. It's only the Speaker and Yakumba. Maybe Bakari is also a student. On top of that, they are not constitutional lawyers.
But it's still
not all of us are, not those lawyers are constitutional lawyers. Because what is important, if you are going to change a law, you will do it in the form of bill. The private member bill of Incana, you need to pay somebody who is legally inclined, who will factor the grammar component of it and the legal component of it, to have a proper bill. Secondly, gazette publication also consume money.
You guys are quiet. This needs to be a debate.
We are allowing him to express.
He will express. But Sani, in that parliament, we are hearing him. I left a many dontola. What was that money for? I left a kodo dontola.
But now, Tima, I guess you are kind of going to. This is more of a government issue than political issue.
We are going to bring everything
because for
in
us,
here. Because we are going to take advantage of this. Left alone, what is going on in that parliament when he is here.
So it's a very important question. But the problem here,
I want this to be clear here because Banko ibe jarinne, Banko be jarinne. You know, Kodima so the Bankoka. So neither can award that amount of money. We have the right to know. Did you people ask for that money?
Exactly. This is a very important question, and I think I like it. We need some clarification on this. Because the way this has been construed and the way we are caricatured in the negative is so wide. And that's why we need every platform to talk about this issue. This year, let me give you Zambia.
You need to come closer. You need to come close so that we can hear you.
The appropriation bill that was tabled before us is 29 billion.
29 billion. From where?
That is the expected revenue from January 2021 to December 2034.
Okay.
This is the expected revenue. Not the money is there in the bank. So out of that is classified under 2 areas. You have tax and non-tax revenue. The GRA
Who's talking about?
as the national institution that is collecting revenue for us, supposed to collect 13,700 billion.
Can you guys hear us? I'll come more about American Jubi. I'll be very clear. Then come more in the cast and we can go ahead. It's very important for us to get more. You become more. You come more. Good to go.
Yes. The budget line this year that was tabled, it was 29 billion. 25 is the actual. The 5 billion along below the line items. Those are going to be you call them budget deficit. Every year government run at a budget deficit. And the government intends to finance the through domestic borrowing and foreign amortization. So as far as we are concerned, we are not comfortable with that. Our debt burden at the moment is 67 billion. 32 is internal, 35 is external. Do you understand? So if we are going to service that 5 billion through domestic borrowing, it means the government is going to be selling treasury bills. If they sell treasury bills, you know what that is going to imply? The possibility of the private citizen in this country to have access loan, access loan in the bank will become impossible because they are going to put in for national and a very high interest rate. So the banks will only go to the government by treasury bill at the end of the year. They get their profits. So that's why we are not comfortable. So the 25 billion is classified under 2. One is going to be tax revenue, tax and non-tax revenue. The GRA, as the collecting agent of this country, is supposed to collect 13 billion, 700 million. You understand? So the 12 billion that is left is coming as budget support through grants and loans that are concessional in nature. Do you understand? But what happened last year, the loan component that we anticipated was not forthcoming as a result of COVID and a donor fatigue. So these are problems. That's what we learned from. That is why this year we did serious cutting. And we were saying we have to invest into the productive sector. That productive sector, we are in the COVID, post-COVID supposed to be agriculture, because the driving force of our economy is through tourism. Tourism is stagnant, and you don't know when are we going to revive that. Do you understand? So we want agriculture and the other areas, more especially public-private partnership. This is not forthcoming. So the issue of the loan you talked about is a very important issue. The National Assembly is not asking the government to give us loan as they are giving us for free. If you remember, 2016 UDP has 31 National Assembly members. 8 of them are gone. They are gone as a result of inducement. Because of the mere $10,000, the 10,000 scandal you
So you want to say that the $10,000 is real?
It was a real one. I was called. I'm on media and I want to make it very clear. I was called by Lamin Cham, come and collect this thing. I called some of my four names not to pick a single dime. Lamin Cham called me. X, Y, and Z is here.
What did you reply him?
I told him, is the money mine? He told me yes. He told me the president is giving it to you. I said, where are you? He said, I'm at the State House. Your colleague X, Y, and Z has taken it. I said, if it is mine, keep it for me. I called some of our senior National Assembly members, let us not take this. Then later he called me. I'm at the Manjai Bureau. Madi Sisa, in fact, is taking it. I said, I'm not saying Madi is not taking it. But if it is mine, keep it there. I'm not in a haste. Keep it there. So I did the consultation. We make a background. We talk. Some of the names, even those who took it at the beginning, we were able to convince them not to take it. So because of that mere $10,000, you have people that went out of UDP, they defined the agenda of UDP, and now they are in Barrow's camp. Do you understand? So the National Assembly, the idea that came, the National Assembly is looking for a loan where we are approving a loan, a grade 8, grade 10 holders of $500,000. So the National Assembly, as the only oversight institution in the country, we are saying we should be opportune to that loan that we are going to pay with a very high interest.
Mr. Sal,
Do you understand? We are saying that loan is going to be paid with a high interest so that we can have our independence. Now we will not be running to the ministers. We want fuel. Now we will not be running to the president. We want you to give me X. So that we have our independence. We can conduct oversight on all the cabinet, the entire executive. So this is why we requested that one in order. And secondly, one thing you fail to understand, if we are a National Assembly member, you are kind of a liability. Your conscience sometimes becomes a kind of liability to you. Every small ceremony you must attend. It's not how effective you are in the National Assembly, but how sociable you are by attending social ceremonies. Even the mayor funeral you will be called. If you don't go now, you'll be going. Sometimes even a
so okay. Bob and others. We will now talk about the draft constitution.
Yes.
Adiamo besiari on the social media. But does it who rejected and far a UDP are favorable?
Tima, namera wo nyini karoni bi Gambia banko kan wo mammo kumpa okay mba fole ne biya be ko lela jumalle arja men keta wolan nyim banko molo mbenga kalam tele tembo menna government, the same government that you are talking about, the Brio committee set through new constitutional draft. A minimum banko kan kamolu nyinka bantaba o bantaba aning luolu pour ka mol nyinka la opinion la ko ilafte tara maral sifa jabo nga banko molu moy ngaje bantabaluto ngaje bulundaluto mol be siri kadiam e fangola kangole fangola kumola ko lafta maral kan sifa jumale be e marala biri woketa no package yol jël biri ba ke kay fay ka ko badula jamal to la andu wo committee ni namol fanaye programme sur TV to watu ka fintina ka foko be mini kam banko mol la de ke nyinin kay la finna ko la ko maral kan jumal si marano nataje tata finti bantala bankol fanka hani men mo gambianol ti bantala bankol kan kay tandiko wol fananyanta kango soto la ni loi ka to loi de da man fea ni ba de dale ka de dale pour banko dingo be woto men fon be hani bantala bankol kan e manyanna jutula wol jeriñala ila miranya e finti tay tata wol fanankan bringin nata mbenga kalamtar ko million tang ani woro man sakunda kodo to na kodo timela kodo ntela kodo mobe la kodo ye wole dunni nyin kundo kaje ko nyelono biri woketa nataje banko kanunte député bawo wolbe sirim banko molle député lbe sirim banko molle anim banko la kam biri yanyi landi tabulo kanko afutata pro député le afo na député men jenemente amta ko banko molule to sindi ibe wolle la kango kan biri ya jube ko nyimu banko dingol la kango lati benyi support la ala na tan tolma ko UDP as a party wop député li be sonta ko mole ko tonya be damen ñine mu banko molu kanoti ya fasay lota ko mako banko molu len tol sindi wala kan ngole represent ja woto be wala fasal bari nataje envelope mutala député lu me yalon ko tembo e be silare ne ko itol fane pawale soto bawo mo sey bota UDP menu tate tol kan il afta o pawale itandla bawo yaje ko constitution pour ka approve in the parliament anyanta 75% la soto so itol ko pour yela boy si tandi kela power itandi ka itandi ko UDP manke fenti waran kare manke fenti ilata nyokam mobe nyala ko kela pawale itandi ya reject mobe nyaya je bankoka molu fango jahalta ko nyudu yamira tonya ibe fango sawoba bari hani ikoy be fango sawole iyela dalilol fintende ntol la moli ay tande ko nko banko dingoli kango memfo ntol be siri wala kan jam mantara adama baro bayndila mantara suku singate bayndila mantara tima bayndila be banko le dingolu la kango kanta kanja e be lota ye kango nyem fasa say men ya balantala mbe ngawla no wala adama baro na la timoti andu
jumale o timoti
wala ka envelope député même fo enveloppe député ita fango way enveloppe député lo nga fo le wala musumbala député ya tondi fang wala ñomi député ya tondi fang wala mo tunkarati ya tondi fang ñu men yalon ko mbenge lo ñim banko kan mais ça sana ba fola collection la abe tol fola bari ñi bi wala mo adama baro député so ko adama baro député andu idiam tel mobe yebiyamo singole di mobe la yela mbiro fo député o député député me afo mobe alon banko mole be siri ba jube kan wala li yen kango tinya ye banko mol la ko do tinya ye banko mol ko tinya
banko mol la ko do tinya tinya nyaadi le ya bay
atinya hani abay nyim bay abay
adu ko ba ntol fe wala no
wala ben banko mol la kan wala
so sa table ni naka ton nyaadi le
table naka ton nyame wala sai yare malo kat dia e bi betul comme ni de nano ja bulo fa dimbala wala ketebe de ye bulo le fa dimbale la kalam tabaliya kan sai mo dimba kenya bo na te jani bulo kono sai malo ba fayla nyamen e ka fo mole ay walimba al na bang ngade da ku bang al jio som bulo kan ba pour ni fen wala be ke
ha look da lon na le mune tinya ta jeno mune be what is fishy there
ti ma ko la chef je dama ni ha bo se ñi ngaro nga ñu ku may la bagal wanda nga singir sabo foy a jana commission of foy le CRC wala constitutional review commission anen TRRC ñu constitution ko fongo ñi adama fam as a president legacy ta tola la bago fango bimbe o sila nyada ñina akamin foy na ka tinya e gambe no la ñinga in and outside the country which is and the aspiration how we want to be governed do you understand but me non ko constitution ñanda review la 1997 constitution section 226 ya mina tandi la woto député min bije yalla birkama sa be dina ci la député ko fo mo kilé ta annu ala ya pa chance din de lan keta woto but say ni mo da birkama sa be ka you call it general assembly General Assembly yela miro ni la call back including no député fama ko la fama mara ñinna first instance ni constitutional manager fa wo ma na la national assembly ari jage wo na kala mo la referendum la ñanta ki bakele bara ma ñanda la
wala no sama ya fa en africain
ya jere so lafta ka mi fam faham yo constitutional jele bela dada di de la jamina ma fo doko men ne sur la banko ka min dada nya accurate ko because ñin bari yake the government explanatory note every clue how they arrive at it. Imandara chan kala clue. If that to nyami, ika kandi jele, ika for explanatory note. And in vernacular, ika translate the statistical data. Mo jele sondala, mo jele mansonga. Purko clue ni putje. So ika yelo ka doko ni manke doko ya doko ni bagel. Andu biri prena doko la. Ya kile ya sama cabinet ya di president wala timo president wala timo sita la ya kacha biri sita la ya kacha they have taken a position constitution on canal in a form of bill wo belonging justice minister la ka table government minister government resources 116 million dundamento ite bo belonging table la ikana diamu mole haphazardly ko muro batule bulu alla fa kun la ba kun la
Yeah.
nana ndaka na question
because munaketa justice minister mi akumasi o mala bang atina da replace but if I replace alone you know mula tax engage the CRRC to understand every flow every bit of it so that any emerging question from the parliament is addressed no adequately but I'm not telling you and that now below the back you become a striker you make sure that below pass to government color but the cabinet position the tala your position on minta
then here is more important
your position on tala they made a thorough postmortem of the constitution they came out with very flimsy excuses at debating point you already have so-called namsolati to go and against it one I want to blame because what is happening if you look at that there is institutional empowerment no problem for we have 19 ministries in the Ghana. Each of these ministers are political appointments and they serve as policy advisor to the president as per their blueprint. Do you understand? Minister, I think a president advice in terms of policy as per the sector blueprint. But Sani need to appoint based on politics. In a situation like this, like new constitution stalemate, you have a counter opinion, contrary to the political opinion of the president. You lose your position. There is no security for the ministers. And when you consider that address, they are senior civil servant of any country. Constitutional address this time. President be chodiro kala mbede talale. I got parliament they approve. They will vet you. You understand? Wole be nyum kokono. And secondly, Prime Minister na kafuta parliament ka wula for deputy le wobet bandal. You can censor them.
For be keri nje ba.
Wol be man take science den e ka president will advise minister kare nyi nyi nek. After president na dia ta ake. So the presidential immunities are too much. So
okay, you're good to go. Yeah, Ebedula for Kumabara, Cambia, our networks and our but Abololon because much I cabin Somanda. I've been in Mafua, yeah, just an and the Tahane by Janica. You can go ahead and this is Africa. I want it to be lively like
no, like area for it. What is contained in this constitution? As far as I'm concerned, the constitution is coming to address Gambia problem adequately. Minka ke presidential power sembo warabara na bakokan. President of this time I meant the institutional empowerment, not individual empowerment. No. President can see in his comfort zone. I ministered Betombo. So neither Tombo, Nimala political agenda support. Imala butlik, you don't become a press singer. I can't buy it. Now by do go for it because I come there. I make up Moleko. Messamala na hotel. Baba job la hotel. When Minister Jamal disturbed that. So in order to address those type of problems, the wishes and the aspirations of the people call President said Chodiroke I na parliament na vet.
A decision I doubt.
Decision I doubt. Ninga minta. Niba bailafana there will be procedures like National Assembly member. We have immunity. But there are areas me along called grey area or Ningol Mai, Bay Baila as National Assembly. We are not above the law. You understand? The same thing in Takalaji. So, but Munakanake, like we have seen it. Some of the ministers, they are a victim of such. It has a political position maintained. Which is contrary to the political interest of the president. So I compelled to be supporting the president unconditionally. So new constitution is coming to address that. You understand? Two, you look at our local councils. There is no local council in the Gambia who can give you annual projection of our revenue capacity. You understand? Like for example, you come to Brikama, West Coast, they will tell you we are within 75 to 80 million, which is not specific. If you look at the scope of West Coast, if you should take an inventory of every potential revenue with a unique identification number, do you understand? By a click of button, you will know how much is Brikama Area Council going to generate in a physical year by a click of button. Because you are going to take inventory, input it into the system. Do you understand? Value some of those companies. Say, Minakake, the chairman mayor, they are answerable to governors. Governor is appointed by the president. It's a political position.
So you're still telling me,
this time, the absolute power is going to be the chairman and the mayors, not the other way around.
Okay.
So again, the local council for Amina Binakela, they are going to be autonomous.
Say left a minute. Say left a year for you, and it's Salma for you. Nada kalbe jele kakafu ko nga foyenne argument point they are talking about that retroactive clause. Why are we attaching our presidency to individuals? It is no president, he can be a president, he can be a president. President mangi motati. Immediately now ni manzo lumine fon be fala lebudi. So second, Gambian no le kumata, Gambian no le nyininka. When do we want to start our term limit? For 2016. So when you 2016, that's not a problem. But Adamaya General Molia de Co, they can tell by because when I take the 15 years like that is one. Two, they are talking about a presidential party. Obey, they think that new constitutional matter,
Dabo will be qualified, but in 1997 he is not qualified.
Okay, it will go to know.
It will go to know.
Dabo cannot qualify. Why are they scared?
No, the issue here is not because I'm in the same party with Dabo. If you are talking about the leadership, what comes to your mind? It's about the intellect of the individual,
Yeah,
the potential, and your credibility. Do you understand? So if you look at Dabo, what crime has he committed? Academically, morally.
man crime guy men commit.
Dabo has been a strong advocate of human rights and justice. He's an internationally acclaimed lawyer. If you go around the country, the number of people that are completely weak and poor, where Dabo stood for them, fight for them to avoid them from taking, going into the prison. It's just too much. So Dabo is always fighting injustice.
Yeah.
So why? And again,
Ala age.
no, let me come.
Ala age. It will wala at the draft constitution on entire reject.
No, the age from that does not matter.
But we better
No, remember, those are people that are trying to malign or caricature UDP in the negative. But we have given chance to people that are below that age. And what Gambia went on the turbulent time with them. So Sani, because of that superior age, a mature age where you reach to the climax. Because human being, you grow up to a climax. From there, there is always going to be descendancy. He has this vision to transform the country through a political strategy. What is important, Dabo is not even the issue here. What is entailed in UDP manifesto?
Hey,
what is entailed in UDP manifesto? UDP mu programme sur musole. Ye mu programme sur funding kele. Agricultural subsector. This is what is important. Science thing. UDP ko ninga man sakunda di la be dinol karan la opto tasari level bachelor's level for that man. Free education.
Let me intervene. Yalong niye water for akamta ko kule mi yalong ko kambia dal talale mansa bina ko be free education di lalla mbe at the end of the day abukake so UDP be mun guarantee le landi na no mo le katandi mo lako it is really going to happen.
Tima, you ask a very good question. You know what is important? It's not the political authorities that are failing, it's the electorate themselves. I'm going to be a check on you. Your performance is going to be measured according to your manifesto. You want to support education from nursery to tertiary level free. Next time, if you ask me, I will not give you.
That's right.
We are talking agricultural subsector. Gambia is part of the countries that signed a treaty that will meet the Mobutu Declaration.
But before they come, but say Italo no l'attack nana ta fa pareta bukake because yaje me ya fojane amanke baro ya fojane amanke. So how sure are we there? Listen to my question very well.
Tima membije ndeso do jabi no. Ya jamme ya fojanna maka amano. Baro ya fojanna maka amano. Andun to lafta no lale yake min ya lonko actually afo ayake.
Atumbe mun proof le tandina mola ngajo kwa ya nole.
That's right. Wala mintiko ntolanga men choose na candidate ngawo kuma kan kilo men ngadinu ya jamela ko la frame banko e Kenya men ngawole di wo fana na ngawole di adama baro fana wo kuma kilo sai nin atara kon kamen fal ntol kamen foko ngadi menna pour wo yake na ma ke Gambia ko le tamu la Gambia yalo manya na men kala wala nyinte ala le nyinke ala ye menke wo seneyata anda e menke wo ko bete yata ale hakilole di molula hadamadiya fawnin be yate mam different no men je wala mola hakilot birin ale so ala hakilola ya tamandi wo hakilola nyante kelela chabo ni la sembot ye mobula men na ma keno kana miracle woto do fanam be wala kala do to kala de mo betol be keri nan ko birin hanani ye men keje jannabe kala jal ka kuma betole moyala sa nimme kurungo na ta elemande woman ntolla wonde ntolla problème oto ntolla nyanta men kala ngawala na problème o men sa wala ngayi tandala ka te kala janga men fole be kala mina ka do be mo be
ka support mo ka botres yo baro jande bi da ka botres la fa ngabla clean fo you talk about these two people follow me ni be ya jame in passing look at our entrance legitimacy ya jame came through the factor means wala ay coup d'état kay symbolicis a fond impose on us And along the time, Gambia went on the turbulent time. To an area more because of Tonya Flanny. We are all citizens, prisoners in our own country. I don't far, I don't say anything, I don't buy Bangkok. You understand? So, Yajame, current check because I don't know. Adama Biranada, Adama, Yala Jame Ole Dim. Yajame la product long Adama. Adama not to address a problem.
Why do you say a product long Adama?
You know what happened? Because of the way Gambians were subjected. I want you to
come in draft constitution and draft constitution.
It's very common. Adama is the subject of the agenda. It's quite obvious. Without the circumstances, Barrow wouldn't have surfaced. Because all of the Barrow not. You understand? So, I mean, it is very unfortunate that, you know, at the time of when Gambians were really in need for changes, the only person, you know, Mealonko, into the UDP as a party, the men put forward, unfortunately, was Barrow. And in fact, because of the disdain that other political parties have against UDP, because they didn't want to recognize UDP, the biggerness of the party, and the party. You know, and the consequences you don't recognize. Like, well, a small party, like I call them VU party, like Noi. With those conditions, we will not have a party led, but a coalition, hoping that it only they will surface, and then, you know, at the end, the game boomerang on their face. You know, I mean, Adam and Nathan, you know, yes. So definitely, yes, you know, circumstance prevail. Well, Adama Barrow can president, but if not, you know, of course, who will ever think of having someone like Adama Barrow as our president? You know, it's unfortunate.
Honorable Ilak Mobile Dumala, the comment Gambia Gang, indefinable Gambia court. But until a feeling in understanding commended. To president killing no all so Adama Manka president and the Yamanka president. Because of Mune Kamala, Yaya Natale emergency. And the emergency Biranata power into revolution and Nata Walla Yelamata Atata political no mamano. Adama Atamang political no Adamanandua colon to Lunaji bring the better wall. UDP Kolunga Londi transition government. Can be called for Adama Manya for a